They look so good. I'm gonna use a protein bagel recipe to make protein bread. So I made these protein bagels and they're really good. They're essentially just half part flour, half part plain Greek yogurt. And I'm gonna be using 1.5 cups of flour and 1.5 cups of the plain Greek yogurt to make mine. But I realized like I kind of wanted it just to make sandwiches with, so why not just make them into loaves? You also want 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder. And you don't have to do this, but the recipe I had called for kosher salt. It said 1/2 to 1 teaspoon of kosher salt. I just did the 1/2. And then once you have all your dry ingredients, you're gonna take your plain Greek yogurt and put it in there and mix it all together. This was so good. I added the bagel seasoning to the top when I did the bagels, and I'm gonna do the same thing. And I'm just gonna make like a chicken in a can with cheese sandwich. I just already know it's gonna be good. Okay, and if you've never made anything like this before, like I get it real mixed up, but then I end up having to get my hands in there to get it all really mixed together. And then you're gonna take it and you're gonna make it. So if you're doing bagels, of course, you're gonna make it into a circle with a little hole. I'm wanting to do more like a loaf, kind of like a hoagie roll situation. And then you just wanna take a little bit of an egg wash. So here are my loaves, if you will. You just wanna egg wash it on top of all of them just to get that nice crispy brown. And then we're gonna do Everything Bagel seasoning on the top because, oh my God, it was so good on the bagels. And then I'm gonna put it in the oven at 375. And I did 25 minutes when I did them in bagel form. And so I'm gonna do that and then just check them because they're just longer. So I think it should be similar, but that's how we're looking. Okay, they're looking so good, but I think they do need a little bit longer, especially that middle one's a little fatter. Okay, ended up putting in for 4 more minutes. I was gonna do 5, but it started looking golden-y, so I think we're gonna call that good. Let's cut into them. Okay, we're cutting into these, and it's looking so good. Okay, they do look pretty good. I think next time I might do 350 instead of 375, because there's a little bit of some doughiness, like it could have gotten a little bit more done in the middle, but it's gonna be totally fine. I actually made it into a little sandwich with chicken in the can. If you don't like chicken in the can, get like rotisserie or whatever. And then just some cheese. And then this on top, it's so good. This entire sandwich is like 40 grams of protein. So making this bread, making it into a bagel, whatever, it's just another way to get some extra protein into your meal. But it's super good, especially with this bagel seasoning on top.